It is a sign of a new age to come. An end to bloodshed, to hardship, an end to all the hate in the world.
You look troubled, old man. Perhaps the wisdom of Akarat can bring some light into your heart.
Perhaps my boot can bring some light into your arse. Bugger off, will you? I was hoping to find you here, friend. Knew you'd be on Akarat's track. Where have I been? Too damn far. I was chasing leads, looking for knowledge, relics, anything to contain Mephisto. In the end, it wasn't enough. I just wanted us to have another way forward in case things didn't go as planned.
They didn't. We could have used you in Nahantu.
I know how it turned out. The Soul Stone, Mephisto taking on the guise of Akarat.
Neyrelle told you.
In a way, yes. That's why I've been looking for you. She sent me a letter. There was one for you too. Here.
Your hand is trembling.
Just read the letter.
Hello, my friend. I wondered what I would write to you if this moment ever came. I thought about sharing my research, the things I had discovered. But a pigeon can only carry so many words, and what I want to say most is this. Thank you for believing in me, even when I didn't believe in myself. Thank you for giving me hope.
Why did she send this? Where is she?
Not far. But we should find a place to sit down and we can...
Just tell me what is happening.
It's better if I show you. Come with me. This way.
What is this place?
An old Kyrgyzstani archive. Neyrelle found something here. A lead. A way to stop Mephisto, to break the cycle. That's how she put it in her letter. I came here as fast as I could. I thought I'd find her huddled over scrolls, but she's dead.
Dead? What happened?
He got her. He took her from us. I've said my goodbyes. It's your turn now. Go on.
Neyrelle. I thought you were free from his grasp. If I'd known you weren't, Damn it! I will make Mephisto pay for this! I will make that bastard pay!
We both will, my friends. We both will. When I found her here, she looked at peace. She didn't fear him in those last moments. And neither should we. You want to make Mephisto pay? Then we need to know what Neyrelle discovered. I tried searching for clues earlier, but I couldn't focus. We'll do it together. At first, I did what I could to keep the cathedral off Neyrelle's back. Once they got wise to it, I tried a different tack. I rummaged through the vault in every library I knew of. I even tried finding Tyrael. All I came back with was empty hands. The truth is, I hoped it didn't matter. You were with Neyrelle, and you're a hell of a lot more help than I would ever be. I was ready to be done with it all. And then, A bird landed at my feet with a message.
It's been 7 days since I saw Mephisto in dreams. My symptoms are worsening. This feeling like my insides are being pulled apart. I thought I had rid myself of his presence. But maybe he was always lurking here, waiting. Maybe this is all a cruel game to him.
More loyal friends you'll not find.
The spear of light piercing hatred's heart. She figured out Rathma's prophecy is more than just rubbish. So, Mephisto is bound for the Skovos Isles. And Neyrel believes a weapon lies there that can stop him. One forged by Lilith. It makes sense. Skovos is where Lilith and Inarius created mankind. Could be where she created this weapon too.
Neyrel also wrote something about an oracle. The hand that can open the way.
Oracles, prophecies, riddles, all the things I try to avoid. But I can't. Mephisto came here for her, and he tried to burn away any trace of what she'd found. That means she was onto something. That means she died for a reason. And that means it falls to us to finish what she started. That is how we honor her. Gather your supplies and meet me in Backwater. Somewhere far from his prying eyes. I'll book passage to the Isles. Go on ahead. I'll give Neyrel a proper burial. I'll take her to the vault. Next to her mother. I think she would have wanted that. It shouldn't have ended like this. But for Horadrim, too often it does. Nothing comes free. She understood that. It's my duty. My responsibility. I brought her into the fold. I set her on this path. And so I will be there at the end of it. I prefer to be alone. I need some time to think. Neyrel thinks it's a more lasting solution. In her letter, she said it would break the cycle. I don't know what she meant exactly, But I do know that killing Mephisto would only send him back to hell to be reborn again. If this weapon can do more than that, we can only hope it's better than a Soul Stone. It's done. Neyrelle is at rest. My boots are soaked. Some kind of rash is creeping up my arm. And all I hear at night are the voices of the dead. I keep thinking about the last time we were here. There were more of us, for one. We were hunting Lilith, and now we hunt her father. Fate plays cruel tricks. Aye, that we will. I just wish I had...
Damn it, will you shut up?
Sorry, it's our old friend, the Tree of Whispers. Ever since I stepped foot in the swamp, I can hear the voices. They know what we're up against, they can feel it. A change in the bones of the world. A storm on the horizon. And they're reveling in it. They can kiss my ass. We have a prime evil to hunt, and we need to be prepared. Yeah. I made this talisman to help Neyrelle. I hope it did. In some way. But it's yours now. For whatever awaits us. Secure the place on the ship. Meet me at the docks.
Hate has poisoned this world, and only Akarat can save us from it. Follow him to Skovos, and all will be transformed. He has promised a sign in the heavens that will herald this new age. An eclipse. Look to the skies.
Please, give me your place on the ship and I will grant you what you want. I have an estate in Skosklen. It's yours.
Did you hear? Lyndon killed Alton. Oh, you don't think he thinks? He knows I didn't have nothing to do with that, right? Depth's taking us away, go along.
I was only able to secure passage for one of us. You should go. I know your health has been failing. You can't hide it from me. Find Akarat, have him grasp your hand, and all will be healed. I'll await you at home.
But beware those who sully Akarat's name. They walk these very docks. Don't they, old man?
Me?
Yes. Do you truly seek Akarat's favor? Or are you driven by darker impulses?
No dark impulses in this heart, my friend. I only seek the truth. Don't worry about the preacher. He's just another fool. What troubles me is this talk of an eclipse. Mephisto's planning a spectacle of some kind, and I'd wager it'll be much darker than any of these people expect. No use talking them out of going to Skovos, though. They adore Akarat. And the scariest part is, it's no spell. Mephisto won them over with real miracles. He's playing the part of benevolent prophet, and playing it very damn well. Once we get to Skovos, we'll need to act fast. Come on. Let's get aboard. thought I'd go back to Skovos. At least I didn't make too many enemies there. It was a gift. I started on it back when we were all together. I thought about giving it to her then, but with Elias, I tried too hard to control him, to shape him into what I wanted him to be. I didn't want to make the same mistake with Neyral. So, after I finished the talisman, I left it at the Horadrim vault, in case she ever came back. I didn't know she'd taken it up until I found her. I have a lot of memories of the Isles. Good memories. It's the cradle of creation, filled with ruins and relics from the dawn of the world. But what I like most are the people. They know the truth of man's origins, that we were born of angels and demons. They won't easily be swayed by a wandering prophet. Not this time, no. Believe it or not, I'm rather close to the Amazon Queen of Skovos. Her name is Adriana.
How close?
As close as Horadrim can get to anyone. We haven't seen each other in years. She'll remember me. Just hope she remembers the good things. We'll need her help to track down this weapon made by Lilith. But time is short. Mephisto is days ahead of us. He'll have a foothold on the Isles. And if all else fails, I brought something for that too. The Sightless Eye. It once belonged to the Oracle of Skovos, and Neyral thought she might be able to help us. Not sure why or how, but...
There you are! The old man with not a dark impulse in his heart. And the stranger with something unspeakable in theirs.
This fool again. Mind giving us some privacy?
Nothing is hidden from his eyes and ears. Even this vast sea is so small compared to him. And we are even smaller. Just little people in little boats swept up in the tide. And my master, he is the tide!
Damn. We need to find him before he sinks the ship.
Sorts of vermin. No. Just scared out of my wits. I knew we should have bought the cat aboard for good luck. No one would listen to me.
You can bring the cat next time. Stay here while we clear the way.
And bruises, but nothing that a good bottle of spirits can't help. You should be worried about whoever's up top. I heard screams like I've never heard before. And then they went quiet. Over here! The way up top looks clear, but...
That creature made a mess of things. You'll have to climb your way off, and I'll only slow you down. Go on. I'll help the crew keep the ship afloat. Otherwise, it won't matter if we find that bastard.
I give my blood willingly, Mephisto. I open my soul to your hate! Aren't we both so fortunate? Where he goes, the whole world bends around him. He spoke of you. Oh, he admires you and hates you. I wish that he... Ah!
I'm glad I could see you one last time. Though it is a shame you will not witness the things to come.
It's safe. Not all of his followers are sheep. He's using these hands of Akarat to do his dirty work, while he keeps up his benevolent image. He knows we're after him then. We'll need to move fast. Let's get the crew together and patch up the ship. It won't be long before we reach the Isles.